All right, I got my spells chosen. I'm good now.
Okay. So one of the other things while I'm talking to you, gentlemen, was there anything that you wanted to do, after you guys had taken care of the body and kind of cleaned up, around the Druid Grove and whatnot? Was there anything else that you wanted to try to do while you were there, or?
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
The Druid Circle should be tended by somebody, and I'm about to leave. There's really nobody else to tell, right? There's no other druids around. So I guess I'll leave a message with the tavern keeper here and the officials at the temple. Obviously let them know that Alaric's dead, and that at some point, if they can get word out, another druid should be coming to take over the circle. But I don't think it's me. I don't feel like I have the authority to do that. But maybe I do. I don't know.
Why don't you just pay somebody to mow the grass?
Yeah, but I'm about to abandon the circle essentially because I'm going off to fight giants.
You don't think you can find any other druids in the area?
I don't know. I don't. I'm not aware of any other druids in the area.
Ask your bear.
Does Brownie know of any other druids?
Can you speak with large mammals?
No, not as far as I know.
Okay, I know you can speak with small little furry animals, but he's not small, so there's no sort of telepathic exchange between you and him, or you can't understand what he's saying, even if you asked him. I mean, if he growls when he's hungry and that sort of thing, you definitely can understand that. It's about as much understanding as you would have with a dog.
Can't we just put word out somehow?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, leave word here at the temple. I don't know how to contact the druids in this area.
Well, the only other druid that you know of is the one where you guys originally started, which was at Hamlet. That's the only one that you're aware of. You've never seen one other than the one that's dead and the guy that was in Hamlet. And that was, for you, that was a long time ago. And Hamlet is also a long ways away.
Maybe we can send a letter to somebody, or multiple letters.
Is that possible?
Send a letter?
Yeah, like to the temple or something?
I mean, you could probably hire somebody that could try to get a letter. There's no mail postal system. Anybody that would typically want something like that would do something probably with magic, and it would only be like high level people exchanging letters like that. You could certainly talk to a crow and have say, hey, go tell the guy over in the next part of the forest, but telling a crow to go all the way to Hamlet is a completely different story. But one of the days when you guys are kind of discussing this, you guys probably don't remember, but a long time ago, you guys were donating some of your money, and one of those times, Peric donated all of his copper to some kid that was, actually it was the kid of the guy that took you guys down the river.
On the boat, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I remember that
kid, the mud-covered kid. Well, Parrot gave him a whole bunch of copper, and so every time he sees you guys, he's waving, and he's kind of been watching, Jolliman while whenever he's out at the circle. The kid seems like he's just basically on his own. I don't know if what you guys were like when you were growing up, but it was like you didn't come home till it was dark, and that's pretty much him. He's just kind of wandering around, the town and stuff, and he's been kind of, watching you, and every now and then he would talk to you while you were doing things, and so he's kind of been, aware of what's going on there. And one of the times, whenever you were out there, he tells you that Alaric had a place where he stored his walking stick. And he said it was in this, it's this big old oak tree. It's kind of on the edge of the grove. And he said he would reach in and pull it out and use it to go walking around in the woods and such. And I think, and the kid says he thinks that, if you can find that, I think he would probably want you to have that. Let him walk through the woods.
Okay. can he describe where it is or show me where it is?
Yeah, he'll walk you right up to the
The
tree
hiding
and he
place.
slaps the tree, and it's this big old oak tree that's probably like 150 years old. It's massive.
Hire the kid to mow the grass.
I think I will ask the kid to watch over the grove. Can I search the tree?
Sure.
Do I see any sort of, nook or cranny?
Well, when you're looking around, you see that it's not so much a marking, but the bark has grown in a specific pattern that reminds you of, it's like a symbol that's used just and I think druids have their own language, don't they? I don't remember. If they don't, well, they do. And you see one of the markings that means it's a like a secret place, and whenever you kind of, you can see the way the bark is grown, and you kind of move your hand towards it, it kind of has just a slight shimmer whenever your hand is near it.
Can I touch it?
Sure. You move your hand and you touch it. When you do, the tree just rumbles and creaks, and you think it's gonna just shudder and fall over, but it just kind of opens up in the middle, just probably about a split about 4 foot, and inside you see just kind of sitting, almost looks like a locker of sorts. It's just, and in the center of it is this, his staff is just sitting in there. There's nothing else in there other than that.
This is a tree, right?
Yep.
The safety deposit tree.
Is it an ant? I just want to make sure it's not an ant.
No, it's definitely not. An ant would not cut itself open to hide a staff.
I will grab the staff.
Okay. Let's see, where are you? I'm gonna put that on you. 1 second. There we go. It feels warm, feels good in your hands. It looks like you can change the icon if you would like to something more woodsy, but it almost looks just like a stick that broke off of a tree and has like 3 little branches that come off the top, and the things that are the little branches have green leaves on the end of them.
Cool.
And after you take after you've taken it out, the tree kind of goes rumble and closes back up. But it did look like the space in there was big enough to store a couple of things if you wanted to store some of your own stuff, if you feel safe with it being in there.
That's not a bad idea.
And the little kid was like all excited whenever he saw it, and was kind of happy to see you get the thing. All right.
Is this kid an orphan?
No, he's got a father, but his father's out on boats all day. And I probably gave him a name that I don't remember right now. I'll have to go back like a year ago and watch the video and get the
Yeah.
He's just a mud-covered kid. Looks like he plays in the mud, almost.
I'm going to give this kid 10 gold pieces, and I'm going to ask him to take care of the grove. Yeah, take a bath. Take care of the grove while I'm gone. Like, make sure, just keep it clean and orderly while I'm gone. And if another druid shows up, I want him to tell him what happened. Alaric was killed by an evil witch, and we all went off to find her and get some justice.
Yeah. He's like, me? Really? You want me to do this? And he's, he seems like he's like, so you want me to clean this over here and this over here? And what about this? And, he's just asking you nonstop questions. Eventually,
I want you to keep it just like Alaric would, as best as you can.
He's like, yes, sir. I will do my best, sir. He really doesn't understand how much, the gold is, he just knows it's shiny coins, but he puts them in his little pocket.
Can I teach him the trick to open the tree?
It is probably about 6 feet up, so he's a little short. He's probably like 7 or 8 years old. He's a little kid.
Anybody got anything they want to store in this tree?
Not really.
The witch?
Yeah.
It's not really big enough for a person. Maybe a halfling or a gnome. That'd have to be thin, and then they probably would suffocate.
We can prop her up.
Mike, I'm gonna try to buy some rations because I realize I'm pretty low on those.
Okay. Yeah.
I gotta figure out where to do that, but doing
The
that now.
item browser under the item tab, and set your source to the player's handbook, and then look for rations under items.
I have create food and water that I can do every day.
So yeah, don't go crazy, but maybe get some.
Yeah, I still carry like 3 days
That's what I do too.
and a couple water skins that are full, just in case.
Yeah, you guys may get tired of the water, the water that he provides, and the sustenance he provides from create food. It's not anything super fancy. I mean,
Yeah,
just
it ain't no steak dinner and you know, elderberry wine or nothing, but
yeah. Just imagine eating oatmeal and drinking water for a month, and that's pretty much what it is. All right. Let's see. So, I wanted to get with Gunther. Did you want to make some scrolls, and if so, how many, which ones, and that sort of thing?
actually, I think it would honestly be better money-wise if we just got potions. I don't know the price difference, but maybe you can enlighten me on that.
Well, a first level scroll is going to be 300 gold. A potion of healing is probably going to be about 150. And then
Go for potions.
Well, there's also a very limited supply of those. I'm not to say you can't endlessly make scrolls either, because time, money, that kind of stuff. But
So maybe just max out both. Just buy them out.
so
Well, maybe I can get 5 of the scrolls, and then we can get the potion, all the potions we can get.
So all the potions that you can get from the temple, and this is all 3 branches have made. This is total is 9 healing potions and 4 extra healing, and the extra healings are going to cost 300 a pop. So
Let's do it.
Do the math. Whoever's doing the money.
Hold on. Give me those numbers again.
There's 9 of the healing potions.
9 times 150, and you said 5 of the other ones?
Oh, 4. So 1350 for the healings, and then we had 4 times another 1200. So make it an even 1600.
1600, and an electrum is 2 gold, right? So 800 electrum. Correct?
I hope you're asking them, because I don't know offhand. That's why I don't use Electrum.
It's supposed to be 2. Electrum is 2 gold.
I will
right?
take your word for it, man.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
It's the other way. Electrum is. Sorry, go ahead.
Electrum is half a gold. Platinum is 2 gold.
Platinum is
Yep.
5.
It's 5, isn't it?
Yes.
But Electrum is a half.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's... Okay, so we were 1600 gold?
Yes.
That's 3,200 Electrum then.
Okay, then I'm going to take it out of the gold. So we had 2621. We now have 1,021.
Okay.
But we have a lot of other money.
So I am going to put those in your little thingy, and you guys can take them out as needed. Let me give me 1 second.
Yeah, we should distribute those out probably so that people can revive other people.
Sounds good.
At least
Or-
at least the regular ones, not the serious. But
Or I can put them in the bag of holding, whatever.
yeah, but then if you get separated from the group, then there's all the healing potions.
Yeah. Well, Drog's keeping them, not Kilgrith. Don't give Kilgrith stuff that you care about. So.
Okay.
Drog is very trustworthy, though. He's a soldier.
Can just keep
I
casting it.
am personally carrying 2 potions of healing.
So am I.
I've got a potion of extra healing too.
I don't have any potions.
Don't forget about Archie. He doesn't probably have any, and if he does, it wouldn't hurt to have him have a couple too, in case one of you guys go down.
So y'all pass the potions out amongst you, because I have Cure Serious and I have 4 Cure Light Wounds.
Yeah, Archie doesn't have any if you want to give him a couple.
You would be doing that.
Would I?
Yes, you have full control of him. All right, so
Well, I
in
know
the
that.
party treasury, I have set all the potions that are in there. You guys do what you want with them.
Now I understand what you were saying.
And so what about scrolls? What was your plan with that? With Gunther?
Yeah, I would like to get some scrolls. Probably about 5 or 6
There's no
scrolls.
get. There is you make them.
Okay, then I want to make 6 scrolls.
Of.
We'll go with Cure Light.
So you want to make 6? You want to have 1 scroll with 6 cure light wounds on it?
Yeah, go for that.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. So that is going to cost you 600 gold for materials because it takes special ink, takes all this special stuff that you use, and I will make a thing and put it in your inventory. 1 second.
Drugs got the money.
Can anybody read those, or only a
No.
cleric?
Just him.
I have a scroll case, by the way, too.
Actually,
Well,
no. I'm
actually,
incorrect.
thieves have a read. You know, they've got a % chance, right?
Yeah, but you definitely can read them. You do divine magic and you can read scrolls. So yeah.
Druid can, right?
Maybe
Yeah, that's what I was
maybe
saying. That's what I
Finfall?
meant when I said you. It's
And maybe Finfall
no,
as a paladin.
no. He can't cast. I don't think they ever get the ability to use scrolls. He gets to where he can cast spells eventually, but he's not even there yet.
Yeah, level 9. I got 1 more level for that.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I haven't done this before. I don't think. So I'm gonna put. Let's see how it works. Cure. No, not potion. We will make it charged. And you said you wanted how many? 6 or 5? It was 5.
6.
Alright, so no save, cash, blah, blah. Alright. So what I am doing is I've made a scroll. And I'm going to put it on your character. And you should be able to see in your action section now, Cure Light Wounds X6. So whenever you use that, you're going to do the cast like you normally would, and we're going to delete this because we don't need damage. So you'd click on it and then do so the cast will actually use a charge, and then you use the heal button to heal them. If you would rather give that to the druid, he could certainly do that. But that's going to take his effective time that you guys are waiting between now and then, because it's going to take at least a day per, probably more. I'm not going to sit down and figure it out. I'm just going to say that's how many he can do in the time frame you guys have allotted. And
Okay.
do druids? Does it ever mention anything about druids having the ability to make scrolls or anything?
I don't remember ever reading that. No.
Man, I couldn't even find where it was the wizards.
That's in the DMG. If you go look at scrolls and items. and
Yeah,
stuff.
I looked there too, but I couldn't find it. But
I'll go read that stuff in a second again. But I have a question about this staff. Is
Mhm.
it like a regular quarterstaff?
Yep.
Okay, I would like to cast Detect Magic on it while
It's definitely
these
magic.
scrolls are being made. Okay.
Definitely magic.
I have a unused weapon proficiency, and I'll use that on staff if I can. And I don't know how to add it though.
Yeah. So you can also during this time frame you can have kill Gareth, or you can talk to Bill, or say Bill, Tim, and see if Tim can help you with identifying its purpose.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
We should get some pearls.
nope, Drog still has some in the bag.
Enough for a trip that we're going on?
We already bought all the pearls in this town, I think.
I don't know how many you have left. I know you guys bought a lot of them last time.
Like 20, I
Coop,
think.
I posted a image of.
We
the-
have 7 pearls left.
I posted an image of where I found the information on
Yeah, I was just
Mm,
trying to
okay.
figure out what chapter it was in.
that. I mean, the page number's on the thing I posted, so it's in the chat channel under chat. So let's see, Bill, did you have anything you wanted to do outside of what they asked you?
No, I was just looking through the update you did on the sheet, so I'm happy with all that. That's pretty much what I was going to do, was to work on filling out my my spell book and that fun stuff. But beyond that, no.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm available to identify stuff.
Okay. If you will go ahead and give me a percentile roll, do a blind GM roll. You should be able to click the the D100 down there and do a blind GM roll. Perfect. So he identifies it. I'm going to keep it quiet, and you guys, you can tell Bill what it was if you want in a PM, or you can tell everybody. Bill would certainly know what it is, but it's up to you guys to, you're the only two that know, so I'll let Jolman and decide whether he wants to tell anybody. I ID'd it in your inventory, Jolly.
Oh, I see.
Was there anything else that needed to be identified while we're talking about this sort of thing? I don't think there
Hey,
was.
just real quick. So -1 pearl for that now?
Yes. Why does Sir Finful have an underscore in his name?
I think I did that because then the player thing down in the bottom left, if I put the space, it just has Sir.
Oh, gotcha. I understand. Delwar, did you have anything that you had found that you need to ask questions about? I will take that as a no.
Mike, was that to me? I'm so sorry. I couldn't.
Yeah, I
couldn't
said
hear.
John, sorry. Or Delwar. I should have said John.
No, it's okay. I just was. I kind of just stepped away for 30 seconds. So, no, I don't have any new questions. I think everything looks good. I don't. I can't remember how many hit points I had before, so I don't know what I got this time.
You can go, if you edit the class, each class, you can see how many you got each level. If that's of interest to you. I mean,
It doesn't really matter so much. Just curious,
Yeah, I want to say it was pretty high, but I can't remember because I did that like a week or two ago. So.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks.
So
I also realized I had no armor or no clothing equipped at all. So I've been running around with 10 AC for a while.
I think the reason for that is No, your AC was fine. Because I remember looking at that. It's 1 now. Good.
Yeah, it's 1 now, but I had nothing applied. I was basically all my boots, everything was just carried. And then as soon as I applied it, it seemed like it looked good again.
Okay. Yeah. The you don't want to equip like your, well, I mean, like, you can equip whatever you want, but the little shield is the new equipped. I decided to use that versus the old one that people said was a t-shirt. So I think that's what the official 5e rule set uses too. So I kind of like it. All right. So any other questions? Any other things that you guys
Did we go shopping at the wizard's place to see if he's got any, or if he can make some scrolls?
So you can go to the Wizard's Tower. Anybody else that wants to go, Kilgareth may want to go. Tim may want to go. Delwar may want to go. At least those 3 are arcane casters.
Drog's going with Kilgareth because he's not giving him any money.
I want to go too to see if there's any information on giants.
Okay.
Like any books or something.
Alrighty, so I've got Kilgareth is going, Drog is going, is Delwar?
Yes.
Delwar and Tim are going. Anybody else? Well, Jason too. All right.
Well, I mean, if everybody else is going, I'll go with them.
Well, not everybody, but you're welcome. I just want to know so I can understand, kind of have an idea of who hears what's, if they hear anything. So, all right. So you guys make your way to the tower. You're greeted by Nia again. She is down the bottom study. She offers you guys a glass of wine. Tells you at the table. You guys have exchanged pleasantries and had dealings before, so she's familiar with you. And she asks, "What brings you here today?"
Okay, so Kilgareth said he would like to commission her to scribe multiple copies of the strength spell onto 1 or more scrolls that we can use, on the expedition.
So, do you want this on 1 or multiple scrolls?
Well, assuming we get 6 per scroll, could we go for 2 scrolls and 12 total casts?
And strength is a first level spell or is it
second level?
Okay, so for second level spell, 1 scroll is going to be 3,600 gold.
Drog spits up his drink. He jumps up and down, cusses at Kilgareth and Dwarvish about wasting money. So that's one scroll for
That's
6
one
spells?
scroll with 6 of them on it. Yeah. So if you want to, you can just double it.
Yeah, I think 36. That's pretty high. Let me see. I got a bunch of gems. Let me see. Oh, wait. That's 1,200.
I also have some gems. If you need a little extra. One of the
Okay, I
reasons
think
why
we
I
can
came
do.
on.
I think we can do one scroll with 6 casts, and that should be able to get Finfall and Drog both strengthed up over 3 long rests. So that's not bad. Okay, and you said 3,600.
Yes.
Okay, I'll knock it out of these gems.
Let me make the item real quick.
Druids can use all magical items normally allowed by priests except for those that are written, books and scrolls.
Well, you can't use this scroll.
Nope.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you for looking that up. So the spell itself is going to be 6 charges. And the effect is going to be this one. Still, the thing about these scrolls, remember, whenever you apply this to them, is it won't take them above, like if they've got 18, it's only going to give them percentile, so it's going to be a little weird. It's not something that I can programmatically deal with the way the effect stuff works. So
Yeah, I got you. But Drog is 1815, so the spell bumps him up to where he's actually getting some benefit.
yeah, and that's fine. I'm just letting you know. So whenever you do cast it on him, let's see.
Yeah, we'll have to tweak the percent up manually or
Yeah,
something, right? Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. I there's no real, and that's one thing I would love to get rid of. If there was anything I could go back in time and get rid of in AD&D, bam, percentile strength would be gone. Trying to code for that is such a pain.
I mean, if we just played 5e, but then that brings other problems.
Yeah. Then there's like 9 million things I want to change. This one is just that. All right.
I want to tell her that we're gonna go to this land where these giants are, and then find out if there's any books we should read, or if there's any scholars we should talk to who might have inside knowledge of that area or those giants, those tribes, or whatever.
Do you have any clues as to what where it is? Anything like that?
I think we know where it is, don't we?
We had a vision.
I know what it looks like, but
so we don't even know where we're going yet.
I could probably
I thought
do,
Archie knew something.
I could probably do another vision and see if I can get directions.
Apparently, we don't know exactly where it is. No, I'll tell her.
Let's ask Archie.
Well, describe
He's
to her
with
what
us.
it looks like.
Looks like a big, giant wooden fort up in the mountains.
It's the steading of the hill giants.
That's what it is, the steading of the hill giants.
Yeah, you guys must have forgotten, but Archie is the one that told you where it was once you described it to him. And it's somewhere around, it's in the mountains.
The
around
Jotun
Istavan.
homeland?
Yeah.
Are we in
Not-
Forgotten Realms?
No.
Greyhawk?
Greyhawk.
It's
Okay.
around the kingdom, I think, is Starich?
Steric. Yeah.
Starich,
It's a mountain range called the Jotuns. It separates the southern end of Steric from the northern reaches of the Yeomanry League. It sits just west of Keeland.
All
See,
you had to
Jason
do
just
was ask him.
That
Why the
sounds
hell did you guys
familiar.
just ask him?
Yeah.
I am an academic.
Is Bill? Are you still in the party treasury?
Oh, yes, let me shut that.
Hey, by the way, Drog found a gold crown in the bag of holding. It looks like it might be identified, worth a crap ton of money. Did anybody check it? Has it been identified or anything other than that?
Oh, a what?
It's a gold crown.
It was a gold crown you guys found somewhere.
I can identify, I think.
Like a crown somebody puts on their head. I think I have the scepter that came with it.
Yeah, but it says it's worth 5,000 gold.
Yeah, so is the scepter.
And I don't see that it's not. I don't know. I don't know how to tell if it needs to be identified or not. Drog does it.
You
He's
guys
just
have cast Detect Magic a million times since you've got that. It has never showed up as magic.
Okay. So it's just money that's easy to transport. Got it.
I need to have a conversation with Finfall.
Does it need to be private?
No, I don't care if everybody else hears it, but
Go for it.
Sir Finfall, you know I've got this tome that's got skin on it. I don't think we want to be taking it to where we're going. Do you know of a safe place we can keep it?
Put it in
the
the
last-
Druid Grove.
I do, but
Yeah.
I'm not there.
No,
Put it in
no,
the tree.
that would be a place, but the last time we left something there, we left it with a bad witch.
Word.
Hey, Kilgrith volunteers. He'll hold it for you.
But unless you are a druid, you can't open the tree.
Oh, word.
You're making an assumption, right?
I'm making a guess.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
I'm
would
out.
leave it with
I'm
the
out of.
temple.
I don't think taking it there is a good idea. I think that's a fair point.
That's what the witch wants, right?
Yes, the witch wanted the book.
I'm out of the party treasury. There's still potions in there for people who don't have any or whatever.
Is everybody back? Are you guys still at the wizard? Because I
We're
didn't.
still
know.
there.
I think we're still at the
There's-
wizard, yeah.
Yes.
I was going to ask too. I was going to see if there's any spells that might interest me. You know, any illusionist spells, something of that nature.
Holy cow, there's a bunch of potions in here.
You would need to ask them a specific one.
Right.
So if there's something that interests you,
Well, yeah, you know, I'm looking for invisibility. What might be helpful to me.
certainly we can provide a scroll with invisibility on it for the low price of 300 gold, which you can use to learn and scribe it into your own book.
Right. 300 gold. Let me see what I've got in my my pack here.
Drog can cover you if you need it.
Yeah, because I have exactly 0. I don't think I ever accumulated any money. Would you mind?
Nah, it's the party money. Yeah, you got it. You're covered, man.
Thank you. That'll be helpful when I'm sneaking around stuff.
I could cast Glyph of Warning on the book.
How long will that last, though?
I think until it's triggered, isn't it?
Just a minute, I'm checking.
No, you can't do any better on that price on that spell, can you? At 300.
That is our going rate for second level spells. Actually, oh shit, hold on.
Uh-oh.
All right, happy thoughts for his daughter. Hey, I'm out of the party treasury. If there's still like 4 potions there. I gave 2 to Sir Finfall and 2 to Archie. So
Okay. I'm gonna metagame even though I'm not with you guys.
Do it.
This staff is a staff of curing, so I don't feel like I need those potions. And it does 8 cures a day, but it can only be used on one person once a day. And it does cure disease, cure blindness, cure wounds, and cure insanity.
oh my gosh.
That's handy.
Holy crap.
So it can be used 8 times a day, like on 8 different people. Would work, I think.
You don't want to carry it?
No, I'm.
No, you're a druid, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
Yeah, that's
I'm just
perfect.
telling you what it is.
You can use the cure portion of it. That's false alarm, by the way. You can use the cure portion of it, the biggie, the one that you're probably talking about, twice a day. Can't be on the same person.
Right. And then
Same
I
thing
can
with all
cure
the other
2
effects.
two people of blindness and 2 people of insanity and 2 people of disease
Yes.
per day.
Yep.
Is it my question
And
to
it has
you, Mike?
charges, and you can see the total of them on there now too. So.
Yeah, 8 times can be used 8 times. Oh, what? Where's the total charges?
It's on the item itself under the attributes. It can be recharged.
But does it destroy itself when it reaches 0?
Things
I
that can
see
be
it. I think it
recharged-
has 25
Don't-
charges. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you are correct.
The question is it magic? Like, is it like a +1 staff?
No, it is not. It is a staff of curing.
And we are just packed with all kinds of curing stuff.
That's good.
Okay, so that glyph of warding will last until it is set off, and I can set stipulations to it. I have to put a speaking word that would take the glyph off.
So what's your intention with that? You're going to cast it on the book and then do what with the book?
Hopefully keep it safe somewhere. I think maybe putting it in the tree would be a good thing. It cast glyph of warning on the tree, and then if anybody ever found it, it's got the glyph of warning on it, and it won't go off until they touch it.
So what happens? What do you mean going off? Does it just make a large, loud alarm noise that nobody's going to hear?
No, I think it blows up and hurts them, doesn't it?
No,
Does it?
Blows up like a trap, like a bomb.
Okay. Enough to kill them?
Depends.
Yeah. I mean,
It'd probably
How
kill the
safe-
kid mowing the grass for sure.
we don't want him.
So it does 1d4 points of electrical damage per level of the spellcaster, explode for a like amount of fire damage, paralyze, blind, deafen, and so forth.
You pick one of those. It doesn't do all of those. You pick one.
So you would put the book in the tree, put the glyph of warning on the book, and then close up the tree.
Yes.
And how safe do we feel that that's going to be?
Kilgore
Well-
says that's not very safe. He should hold the book.
The little kid knows where it is.
But we don't need to take the book with us. Nobody needs to be having the book if we're where we're going. If Kilgreth is going, then
Well, he's an elf. He can keep it safe. But Drog doesn't think you should give Kilgreth the book.
but that being said, if Kilgreth touches the book, then whatever the glyph is that I put on it will happen to him.
Yeah, noted. Yeah.
And we don't think asking the temple to hide it would be appropriate?
I thought the temple didn't want it.
It might be.
Didn't we ask him that last time?
I can't remember.
Yeah, me neither. Let's go back and talk to him again. That's easy.
All right, so you guys make it all the way back to the temple, which was just down the street.
All right. So I want to find the priest that I've talked to before. I want to let them know what we've got.
Mm-hmm.
Ask them if they can deal with it. I mean, it's nothing we need, is it? Yes, it is. It's something that she wants.
It's something she wants. It's nothing we need.
Okay, I'm going to ask
Bad
the
news.
priest. Can they hide it and protect it?
No.
Yeah, but if
last time you brought a book
Yeah,
and
we
left it here,
tried this once before. Yeah.
somebody got killed. They
I
don't
mean,
want
she
it.
can wipe the whole town out. They can't stop her.
Then we just keep it with us.
Yes, Kilgreth can hold it for you.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
And what's Drog's problem with Kilgore? Just dwarves and elves?
He's a very Drog says he's a very untrustworthy elf.
Who's got the bag of holding?
Drog.
I'll just put glyph on it and I'll keep it because I'm the only one that can deactivate it.
Okay.
Or you
And
could
not
give them
trigger.
the
That makes sense.
word that deactivates it.
I mean, Drog's happy to put it in the bag if you want. The only thing Drog says is note that the evil bastard sword is also in the bag, if that
That's
matters.
true.
He's a soldier. He doesn't know about this stuff.
They're in there conspiring.
He says that bastard sword's kind of creepy. He likes keeping it in the bag. So,
Yeah, let's just wrap the thing up and put it in the bag.
okay.
Alrighty. Book is wrapped up and stuffed in the bag. Was there anything else that you guys needed to look at? Or do with?
I think we're about ready to go.
So, you guys have you carried on a conversation with Neum, and you realize, oh, Archie told us it was near the Jotuns, and then Tim sort of blurted out everything that he knew about it. For whatever reason, he just kind of either didn't feel it was necessary to tell you, or he just remembered all that information at once, and he explained, where it was at. I'm going to share a map, but you guys have picked up all the equipment that you need, I presume. was nothing else that you needed from town, I presume. And if any of this is incorrect, say so now, because once we get past, when we get to the point where I, do the travel piece, you guys are gone from the town.
Does the bear feed itself?
That's a good question.
Sorta. But it wouldn't hurt if you provided him food. I mean, he can go out and hunt. But if he's walking with you all day, he can't really go hunt.
Do we have lots of extra rope in the bag of holding?
Well, maybe, but I'm in a loading screen right now.
You should be able to open your character sheet from the actor tab.
Also, we can.
Oh, good call.
We can. We've got a wagon and a horse, and a patsy to drive it.
Yeah. So I just know in the past we've gotten somewhere and then we got in trouble for want of rope.
In the bag, we have 50 feet of silk rope. So maybe we should get like 4 of those or something.
That sounds good.
Okay.
No 10-foot poles?
I've got a 10-foot pole, and
Some
I've also
grappling
got
hooks,
10-foot
some
pole.
iron spikes.
Somebody needs that magic item that turns into a 10-foot pole, but just you don't have to carry a 10-foot pole. So,
What happened to my 10-foot pole? Because it's on my gear list. Do I need to remove it?
You set it down and never picked it back up. You can't carry a
Okay,
10-foot
let
pole
me
in your
remove it.
backpack. It doesn't fit your backpack.
Well, no, it's not in my backpack. It's on my gear.
I know, but if you're fighting, you're not you're not holding it.
Okay. Rid of it.
You guys are welcome to get more. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just, like if you have a torch and you have a shield, you drop the torch if you pull out a weapon, or you tell me otherwise that you drop your shield and pull out keep your, the torch in your hand, that sort of thing, because you can't have both.
I've been working on
that
a
map
gray
makes
eye.
so happy. Dang, silk rope is 10 gold, a 50 foot. That's just 30 more gold. We're good.
That's because it doesn't weigh 50 pounds like the other crap they help.
Yeah, good. Drog sees the value there. We're good.
And where are we now?
You guys are north of up in the region up northeast of where you guys, around Valuna. And you guys are going to be traveling to the Jotuns, which is around here.
That's pretty far.
Yeah, it is. And we're going to do a lot of hand waving of the travel to get to there. I'm not going to do that part. Sorry if you were looking forward to that. But
As long as we stay away from Verbanok.
Verbanok. Well, the old black mouth might get in trouble there. So, does anybody else need anything in town? You guys are, have done everything you possibly could want to do in town. Picked up everything you need, all the supplies you could possibly need.
Oh, maybe. No, I'm good.
The invisibility spell. Did you come up with the money for that? I don't remember if I gave you that. Did I?
You haven't given it to me, no, and I was going to get covered.
Drog paid it. I already deducted it.
Thank you, Drog.
Yeah, let me make sure.
Are there any larger cities on our routes?
Not really. Istavan is the nearest one, but you guys aren't going there. You guys are going here. Hold on. Let me do this thing for Delaware first, because I don't.
Where'd you say we were leaving from? Hardback? Or
Valuna.
I said
Valuna. Gotcha.
Yeah, because
It's
Dragon
still
Watch is
black for me,
not
and I've reloaded.
on. Dragon Watch is not on the map, so you're not gonna find it.
Gotcha.
It's a small town out in the middle of nowhere, but it's up in Valuna, north of. It's around Thornward, up this area.
It's still
there.
black for me, even though I've reloaded. It's weird.
It's a big. The map is pretty big, so it may take a while because maybe I have a crappy connection. Just give me a sec. I'm trying to get your spell. What are we doing in this?
Drog's getting really excited about going up in the mountains.
So on your character sheet, there is in the gear section, there's a spell called invisibility. you can drag and drop that into your spell book, and then you should be able to memorize and whatever it is you need.
Thank you.
All right. Was there anything else related to that I was supposed to be looking at? I'll take that as a no. All right, gentlemen. You guys have packed up everything. Archie is ready to go. He's like, let's go get these giants, because that's kind of his focus in life. He's happy to lead you to where he knows that the chief lives in the Jotuns. And you guys take a wagon. Patsy taking care of the horses leading it. And it is a long trip. You guys have plenty of time to, work on your archery. If you're trying to learn a new weapon or some skill that somebody in the party may want to help teach you that, and this is just kind of stuff that you're working on for your class that you already have, or something you want for next level. That's just kind of fluff for that. You guys have got time to do that. Nothing major happens between there and getting near to where you guys are trying to get to. You may have run across, a whole herd of elk crossing, the mountains about where you guys are at. You meet some people on the same roads and paths that you guys are on, but nothing out of the ordinary. It takes, probably 2 to 3 weeks to get there. It's a long trip. And you guys make it to this area. And I am going to see if I've got an image here. This is the place that she's showing me.
There is a town that is Stiven, not that far. It's across the Dayish River from the Jotuns.
Check in there before we go up.
There's also Flynn in the Good Hills.
Yep, I saw that one too. I'm not sure what the little symbol is. One's a town and one's a city, or
Probably
or
the
the
capital.
capital. Yeah.
oh, the star could be the capital. I don't know that we need to stop necessarily, but if we do need to get back to civilization at some point, those look like the closest.
So
We need to come back to town and get a resurrection or something.
Well,
It'd be good to see what kind of facilities they had there, and if there are a bunch of.
it is a
stinking
large city.
torpedoes or
It's
something.
probably the biggest city any of you guys have ever seen in your lifetime.
Oh.
So
Is Stiven is?
yes.
How does it compare to Greyhawk?
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's not as big as Greyhawk. Greyhawk is like
I don't want to
the
go there.
biggest.
It's like Rome. Yeah.
If you guys go there, give me a magic scimitar, but I don't want to go.
You don't want to go to the city?
No, I don't really like cities.
Oh,
This may
that's
be-
right. You're not a city guy.
This may be a question answered later, but I don't know. Are we like ferrying across? Are we boating across? Or
Across what?
These rivers, I think.
You make your way across them. I mean, I'm not gonna. There's a ton of them between.
I mean,
there and where
we're
you're
on a
going.
road.
We
We're
pay the
following
ferryman.
roads, right? So
Yeah, that is weird.
Don't pay the ferryman
Sorry,
till you
I
get
had
to the other side.
a bunch of pins of mine were missing, and I couldn't find this lovely little image. This is the image of what.
okay, so we skip the city and we go straight there.
I'm not saying you skip it, but for one, Archie's not going to take you there. That's not where he's going. He's leading you straight to
The steading.
But if he basically tells you the same thing that the guy in the Holy Grail is like. He talks about they talk about Camelot, and it's a silly. But I mean, that's kind of his opinion too. He agrees with. Jolliman, it's just, if you need to go there, great. We don't need to go there. This is where we need to go. And he's pointing off in a different direction. He can tell you, it's a large city. There's a lot of people, a lot of filth, a lot of, if you need to go there for supplies or something, I can take you there. But we don't need to stop there, and it would just be a distraction.
All right, skip it.
Yeah, if we need it, it's there.
I prefer to loot my gear.
But did all you guys get that image, including Delwar? You were
Yeah, it
having
was
issues with
like
images?
a big
We did.
longhouse or something.
Yeah, it looks like a fort, quite frankly, because I don't see a lot of windows.
Did you
Yeah,
see that,
that
Delwar?
was-
John?
Sorry, I was peeing.
It's okay. I just want to make sure you saw the little image. You said you were having problems seeing things in general. So
Yeah, I can see that now. The map never came up, but the longhouse did, or whatever this house is.
okay, that's good. That's good. All right, so I'm going to. You guys have got. I mean, the image you see is from a ways away. You guys are several miles away, but at this point, this is where Archie says, we need to approach carefully and quietly. How you guys want to do that is up to you, but he has gotten you to the place where you need to be. What you guys do from here on out is up to you guys.
So we should probably leave Patsy in the wagon here.
Absolutely. You don't want to take horses or anything else up there.
We need to find a safe place far away from there for Patsy in the wagon to hold out.
Is that what you guys want to do?
Yeah, I'll turn into a bird, fly around, see if I can find a good little hidey hole to put Patsy in the wagon, the horses in.
Okay.
Yeah, a little camp area for him.
All right. You fly around for a little bit, and about 15 minutes, you find a cave that's somewhat hidden by a grove of large trees, and you can direct the group to take, you can put the wagon inside, and the horses can stay underneath the trees and be mostly hidden from flying predators, and it's kind of out of the way of any immediate travel, it looks like. So
sounds great. Yep, that sounds perfect.
Would be a good place to retreat to should you guys need to rest and recuperate as well.
I'll go back and turn it back into a human and tell everybody about it. Let's head that way.
Alrighty. You do so, and you guys get packed up and ready to head out, or not so much head out, I guess, is get everybody discussing what you want to do. The approach, let me show that image again. There are two, doors that you can see. One is in the bottom left, and I don't think I can't click and show it unless it's actual map. So in the bottom left of the map, you can see that entryway there.
What time of day is it?
Right now it's middle of the day, and we need a different sound. This is not what we should be hearing. Am I on the wrong map? Why is it not playing? Right,
We need a less traveled way in.
So, can we have our shapeshifter and a bird kind of give an aerial recon here?
You can't tomorrow.
Well, we have some invisible thieves, I guess.
That's what I was thinking. I could sneak up or go invisible.
Yeah, that's what I can do too. We definitely don't want to go
Is
over
that
the
a
door.
gate to the right?
Looks like a big gate.
Or is it just a fence?
There are two doors. There's the one in the bottom left, and then there is the other one that is what you presume is a larger gate that is in the north.
Mike, I got an error message.
Mm-hmm.
And it says you don't own any token vision for this scene.
That's because I haven't put you guys token on there. You haven't really told me where you're approaching.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, it's still black for me. That's why I'm worried that there's something else going on.
No, this is a new map that I decided to load while you guys were discussing, so it would be done by the time you guys got finished.
Well, we could hang back and maybe check out both approaches. One of the invisible folks can do that.
So Kilgrith's up to cast invisibility on himself, and he kind of suggests, since we got 3 invisible thieves, let's get the whole perimeter searched, make sure we find the entrances. If we could find some sort of less giantish or even secret entrance somewhere that could be exploited, that might help. I don't know if there is one or not.
That sounds like a good idea. But if we're all invisible, are we going to be able to see each other to stay together?
No.
You have to hold hands.
That's probably better than being seen by the giants.
Well, I was gonna say let's just kind of like move slowly, like clockwise around the whole thing.
Yeah, sure.
If something jumps off, then I mean we should all be in the same general area. We're not in a big hurry. We want to notice if there's any details or anything. But yeah, then we'll walk around. Hopefully, they don't have some. There's no giants that can see invisible people, are there?
Hopefully not.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Not hill giants.
All right, yeah. Then I'm invisible. I got my boots of elven kind for the silence.
Go in the front door, or do we go in through the gate?
Well, they're not. There's no way they would. I mean, they don't take visitors, right? What does Does Archie have any information?
I'll vote front door.
Looks like a watchtower at the front door too. So unless you got a way to make everybody invisible, I'd be cautious there.
Yeah,
I
the
think-
gate might be a better place.
Yeah, I think we need to try and sneak in. Maybe we can climb over the gate. We've got some rope. It's nighttime.
You want to wait? Okay.
Or dig under.
Yeah, I hadn't thought
What about
that.
if I climb over?
Hey, we could climb up to the watchtower. Maybe go in the watchtower and take out the sentries.
Yeah, but they also might be able to raise the alarm before we're able to finish them all off.
That's a risk.
Fireball the tower.
Open fire.
Knocking on the
Well-
door.
You guys
Well, we're
are
not go to the-
you rogues are invisible. You some of you have very quiet footsteps. So if you wanted to scout in various places, you are welcome to. Just tell me what you're doing.
I'm gonna check out this gate.
I can see someone sneaking out.
Yeah, I'm sneaking up to the gate.
It looks like giant doors. They're 8, 9, 10 feet tall. You don't know. It's well above the size of your normal doors.
Are there any windows or like
Nope.
something where
Nope.
someone could open and peek out?
Nope.
How do I get my bear on the map?
I need to put him there. I can do that. So what are you guys doing? Tell me. I mean, I can see that,
Kilgrist
Some of you
sneaking
go.
around.
what are you doing when you're sneaking around?
He's just looking for signs of life or egress or anything. He's not sitting there just, studying each piece of wall.
I
Can
want
we
to
see-
cast augury.
Go ahead.
Would like to cast augury and see if going through the gate is the best way.
Okay, that'll take you 2 rounds to cast. What are the rest of you guys doing? I saw Delware cast invisibility. What are you doing?
Well, is there any obvious way to climb up? Could I use the corner and kind of climb up that way?
You could. These walls are very easy. They're log. It's a log building. It's got footholds everywhere that you could. You don't even need to make a climb walls check if you want to climb up the walls. If that's what you want to do. The building
What
is
if-
the easiest. It's basically a wall of ladders for you. Not
Oh,
so
yeah,
much for
cool.
everybody else, but
And there's it looks like is there like a walkway along the top or something like that? It's like parapets and stuff. Or...
no. That image I shared with you is what you see.
Right.
It's just like a higher part of the building with openings all around that you guys haven't seen anybody in, and it's got like a roof over it to keep whoever is in that particular tower dry from rain and weather.
Okay. Well then, maybe I'll go. Is there a window that's obvious to me from where I'm standing?
There is no windows. The only openings are the doors, and if you climb up the tower and climb in the little the openings up at the top of the tower.
Well,
And it's
could-
made of
yeah.
wood. It's all wood.
I walked
you know,
around
maybe
the whole thing.
I think I'll climb up the tower and then try to throw a rope down.
Okay. So I'm going to move you where the tower is on the map. Let's see if I can do this. Sorry, I'm moving you there. All right. So the tower is right here. And you want to climb up on the corner and go up to where you can get to one of the openings at the top, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. I'm going to put you next to the wall. You easily climb up it. There's no risk whatsoever of falling or anything. Like I said, for you, it's like it's like just a ladder because it's just a log building. So you make your way up. You get probably about 40 feet up, maybe 50. You can see the openings in the building. Where people on watch would be looking out from. From that position, though, you hear a loud snoring sound from something that sounds really big.
Is it in my line of sight, or does it sound like it's coming from inside?
It's inside the tower.
I'm gonna proceed cautiously up, and then see if I can look in and see what's up.
Okay. You scooch up. You kind of peek just over the top to kind of see what's in. There's no bright light. You can tell there's a torch somewhere that's giving some light. You're not sure where, just kind of flickering. But you look up in the top of the tower and you see this giant, huge man to you. Looks like almost like a caveman. But he's just kind of sitting off in the corner, slumped over, his head against the wall, just snoring like a freight train. Next to him, you see this mug that's, dropped to the ground. That's, again, probably about barrel size for you.
He might be drunk. Is there a door in the room that I can see?
No, but you can see a set of stairs that lead down.
All right.
Probably lead into the building below.
And I'm kind of tempted to go in and just open the front doors. But I don't know if I'd be able to do that as a gnome since I'm so small. No, can I see anything to tie the rope off to?
Yeah, there are plenty of, the tower itself is, when it gets to this point, there's massive open spaces with just support beams that are holding the roof up. If you want to tie a rope to, one of the support beams, you certainly could.
I think I'll do that. And
How
then
much rope
I'll
do you have?
Oh, shoot. Let me look. I might have to go back and get some.
Yeah, because the climb up is about 45 feet.
We need like a 50 foot with 5 feet to maybe tie it off or something like that.
Right. A 50 foot would work. If
All right,
you
so
would
I'll
like
climb
to
back
get
down.
in, and if you want to try to make your way to the front door, you certainly can to do that too. It would not be hard for you to just kind of, go over the ledge and get inside.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'm gonna try to sneak around. Should I do a move silently since even though I'm invisible?
You certainly can, but I can tell you right now that the giant itself is snoring loudly, like he is in serious sleep mode right now. Doesn't seem to be bothered by your soft footsteps.
All right, I'll move. I'll move. Try to go in and see if I can find my way to the front door.
Okay, I'm gonna move you inside.
I love the snoring sound.
Yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't make it extend past the walls, so you couldn't hear it until you moved inside. But yeah, so you can move down the stairs. It opens up into a larger area. You can see this area up here is where you think the doors are. Yeah. When you get to there, hold on a sec. Let me actually make these guys visible, which I should have done to begin with. There's two more, and again, they too are snoring loudly. Between them, you can see a giant barrel. Both of these guys also have, ale mugs near them, kind of tipped over and, a little bit spilled out on the floor.
Okay, well, I'm going to, I'm actually just to be cautious, I'm going to try to move silently, just even though I'm invisible.
Go for it. Give me a blind GM roll on move silently, or if you have some item that makes it a little better, do that.
All right.
If you feel like you're moving stealthily, there's a little bug along the floor making no noises. What do you want to do?
Game is paused.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
I don't see any traps or anything, do I?
Nothing obvious.
All right. What does the door look like to me?
Giant wooden doors.
Large.
Massive. Yeah.
Does it look like something I can maybe open, or is it? Can I reach the lock, or is it locked?
There is no lock. It's just giant. They look like they have like the little hooks, the big arms that hang out to where they could put like a beam across to hold it, but you don't see anything immediately next to it. But there's no beam across it.
All right. Well, I'm going to use some oil and like oil the hinges, and then I'm going to try to push them open.
Okay, so you can only get to about half the hinges because the rest of it is pretty high up. I mean, unless you want to try. Now, the walls inside are probably climbable by you. You'd need to make a climb check if you wanted to get to the top hinges.
I'll give it a shot and just open just on the left doors.
Okay, give me a climb walls check, blind check roll, please. And give yourself a 30% bonus. So in the situation modifier, just set, do 30. It's a log cabin, after all. Don't roll 100.
There you go.
All right. You make your way up. Squeak, squeak, squeak. put some little oil on it. Make your way back down and attempt to open up the door as silently as possible. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, I do. Hey, wait.
Too late. Door's open. Sorry. What do you want to do? Sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just gonna see if there's any string or anything attached to some of the giant's feet or anything.
Oh, okay. No, you don't. All right. So you open the door, and why is there a green thing there? That's weird. What is that thing? Why do I have multiple? Oh, that's you. All right.
Oh, I see the doors open.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I don't know what I was doing there.
I'll sneak over through the guys.
And I'm gonna tell Finfall that the front door is open. We can go right in. Still try to be quiet.
All right. When I get there, I just say, "Hey, I found a way in. The door's open."
Oh, that's weird. Okay. They changed it to where when a door is open, it shows up as green? I'm confused. I'm not used to that. Sorry. I was expecting blue, and then I'm closing the door, and I'm going to see what the color is. Sorry. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Okay.
Hey,
Yes.
before we move out, though, Kilgrith wants to strength Drog and Finfall.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Cast strength on
Cast
you.
strength on him.
Use the scroll to cast strength.
Go ahead and do that, and I will have to change the effect depending on what they roll. So go ahead and
I'm trying to figure out how to do it from
it's under your actions tab.
the scroll.
Yes. Click the scroll. It shows up in the cast chat thing like you would normally cast a spell. Click the
Oh,
click
and
the
there's
scroll in the
a
action tab.
20-sided dice. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, just click the name of it in your action tab under actions. Open up the action tab. It's the second tab down. And
Okay,
then click
I got it.
scroll strength where it says strength X6. That line, click that line.
I did.
I'm not.
Oh, there it goes.
I did that. I'm going to delete that. You need to do that.
I'm clicking like mad.
Where are you clicking?
On the word scroll strength times 6 on the 20-sided dice.
Hit F12 and see if there's any red text. It shouldn't be. This shouldn't be breaking for you. Is there any red when you click on it?
Yeah, there's red and in the body. Yeah, there's red and blue.
I don't know what blue means. There should. When I say click F12, it means the console log is going to pop up, and when you click strength, does it show some red text in the console log? Because it works for me when I click on it. And if you want to try to use it from the chat card that I just popped up for you, you're welcome to do so. I don't know if it's going to work. If you can't bring
Let's
that up,
just do that.
yeah, try it. You know, click on the chat card in the thing and see what it does. Yeah, maybe you're clicking on something I'm not expecting. So, are you casting it from your inventory?
From the scroll.
No. That's not what I mean. Go to your action tab. On
Cross
your character
swords.
sheet.
Cross
Yeah.
sword.
Deb.
It's the second tab down from your name,
Oh,
and then click
okay.
stat, and that's when it pops up. So you click. I'm gonna undo what you just did. Now go ahead and click the. Let's just remove all this stuff, and I will re-add the charge because it's gonna remove one. We'll set the count to 0. All right, now do it yourself. You can also do this from the HUD. Your HUD. There you go. Okay. So you cast it on Drog.
that's
You do it on
Drog.
the other one. Yeah, and I'll look at Drog while you're doing that. So he got 4, which would be 40%.
Drog did.
Yeah. So I'm gonna set 40, and then the other one.
I gave him
was-
an extra +1 to hit. That's
Sir
good.
Finfall is that would be 70%. What's Sir Finfall's percentile strength? 37. So that's gonna put him at 18 total. So we'll just say
Sweet.
70.
Nice.
+3, +6, baby.
Probably still not as strong as a giant though.
No, certainly not. No.
What is it? 70. Add 70. 18,107. It's just there's nothing above 107, so we'll leave it at that. And then Drog, let's see, a strength 1865. All right, so those are set.
Nice.
Holy crap.
I know, right?
Need to find a girl with a giant strength.
That'll last
There you
9
go.
hours.
Ooh, 9 hours. That's a
enjoyed-
long time.
I enjoyed that hit. Okay.
Okay, let's move out.
All right, Jolliman, hold on a second. Let me make sure I've got Brownie following you because I don't want to have to fuck with that. Actually, you can move him. I forget that. You do
I'll
whatever
move
you
him.
want to do.
I'm fine.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
move
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Hey, while we're talking about that, my goal with the bear is to be kind of like a trained dog, like some simple commands: stay, maybe attack, that
So-
kind of thing. I assume that'll take time.
Before anybody goes inside, I'm gonna make sure that I let them know what I saw in there, so that they're not like surprised by the giants inside and whatever.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it right now because some of you guys are moving way faster than everybody else. The guys that are here any farther, stop. Don't move. Wait for the rest of the party, because keep in mind they cannot see you. They have no idea where you're at. So there you go. All right, go ahead. I've unpaused. Jolliman, so you can move your guy. Bill, you are also in the back as well.
Yeah,
right.
I still cannot see the map, so if you guys
Oh,
move me
and
along with
maybe
you,
you-
I wouldn't mind.
It may be permissions that I didn't set for your. Let me check. Configure
It's just
ownership.
black. It's loading. I can see my token. but
Oh, I
can't-
know why. It's because it's nighttime and you can't see.
Oh, yeah, because I'm human. I guess I need to
Yeah.
turn that light source on.
Yeah, you're welcome to do that. Just
it's a
realize
disco ball.
it's very bright when you do that.
Well, if somebody wants to take me by the hand, I will go along with them until I need to turn it on.
Hey, why don't he hold the hand of the golem dude?
The golem. Well, put his hand on his shoulder.
That's a great idea.
Gonna hold hands, but hand on shoulder, yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Are
guys will
you
have
willing
move
to
me
do
'cause I
that
can't
with
see.
Tim?
Yeah.
It's a golem that it's made of metal. Do you want to
Okay.
do that?
I've been touching them left and right. Well, that sounded
Ooh,
kinda bad.
What? What have you been doing
Came out
when
Oh, it's that kind of golem. Okay, I see.
We
Dog is disturbed by this, but Kilgrim thinks it's kind of cool.
we shouldn't have any lights until we get inside and close the doors.
Yeah, I think there are actually lights inside. Let me look. I think there are. It's at
oughta
various
be-
points. Yeah,
Should
there
be
are some
fires.
lights in the building. In fact, Delwar did see some, but there's not any immediately on the outside. I'm gonna have Tim see if I can make him. Oh fuck! How can I do this? I don't know if I can do this because he can't see. Yeah, he
Just
can't
make him
see.
ride the Silver Surfer.
Yeah, he can't see him. To do
It's not
to
pitch
set-
black, right?
Well, I mean, I don't
mean,
know
you
how to
could
make
just-
the map not show everything to everybody, or I would set to where it's daylight outside. I just don't know how to do that.
Oh no, well you
Oh.
have vision set on, turned on, and the darkness on the map's turned up because it's nighttime, right?
Yeah, hold on.
So-
Let me just do this. It's not completely dark.
Yeah, because I was gonna say you could just give
Ooh,
me like a
that's not
5-foot
good.
radius of dim light, just so that I can see kind of what I'm standing on.
Yeah, because even if it's nighttime, it's not like underground pitch dark.
Well, if there's a little bit of light inside and the door is open, then wouldn't he be able to see the doorway?
There you go, Tim.
All right, cool.
Hold on. I gave him light outside, and I'm going to try to make it to where you follow this guy. Yeah, okay. You're set to follow him. Now let me make sure that he's still okay. That he doesn't follow him. Hold on. I got to make him follow him.
Does that work?
It should.
Like a train.
It should. If I can fucking figure out how to make it work. Why is he not? Oh, I got to do. Okay. Not what I wanted.
Reminds me of EverQuest when we do /follow and then /run.
Exactly.
Maybe it won't let me do this. I could have swore we did this before. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. So basically that's how it works. All right.
Hey, while you're doing all that, can you attach Archie to me also?
No, you're gonna have to move him on your own.
Okay.
Okay, he's like Brownie. He's an actual individual character. This the silver guy is not.
Yeah, and
Tim is
in
only doing it
combat, that
because-
would make a big difference.
Yes, you have to move them on your own. Ah, sorry. So we're back. You guys can decide how do you want to approach the doors, and I will leave you guys to that.
There's our invisible people.
Yep.
Don't forget Archie.
I'm already
So
inside.
keep in mind that Sir Finthal, Drog, and Gunthrid are all really loud.
We're very loud.
Yeah.
Okay,
There
Kilgrith
are
moves up
3
to...
giants inside. You know of 2 that are on the bottom floor, 1 on the top floor. Also, something I forgot to mention that I'll blame it on Delwar. I say Delwar, I forgot to mention it, but yeah, up in the tower, there's this giant gong thing that there's a giant stick next to, so the guy inside can make some racket. So there's 2 guys down the bottom floor snoring like freight trains, and then there's 1 up in the tower snoring. Whenever you're Delwar walked by this door right here, and then I'm clicking on it, you can see that doorway had a lot of voices behind it. Sound like a big party going on behind it.
So Kilgrith gets in front of Finfall because he knows he can see him. He holds his hand up to stop right there in the doorway. And then Kilgrith would like to go steal the gong stick.
Okay, that is up in the tower.
If you want, I can go grab it real fast.
Yeah, go grab it. Yeah.
Just
Hey,
toss
you
it
don't
over.
think you could tie those guys up, do you? Like at least their legs, so that if they jumped up and tried to attack, they'd fall. Tie their shoelaces together.
Pull their pants down.
Their shoelaces.
Three
together.
Stooges style.
What were they wearing on their feet, Mike?
Boots?
Well, I mean, I've got rope.
Yeah, let me see if Kilgrith has rope use. Drog does, but that doesn't help us.
But if you think that's a bad idea, then don't. I wouldn't worry about it. But it's you guys sneaking around. You might wake one of them up trying to do it. But
Where I'm at, can I see the thing that you bang the gong with?
Yes, you do. It's a giant club looking thing. It's probably.
Would I be able to carry it?
You can. It'll take some. It'll take both your hands to do it because it's really big. It's large.
Toss it overboard.
For a giant, it is. It is probably one-hander.
All right, I'll take it with me.
Okay.
Drog can put it in the bag of holding if you want. I just don't want the giants to have any access to it whatsoever.
You know, there's one way to fix that, right?
What?
Silence. Put radius on the gong.
You see a floating stick coming out the door, and
it's not
and
so
you
much
hear,
floating. I guess is it? Well, I mean, because you pick
dragging
it
it.
up, yeah, it would be floating because it wasn't invisible. It wasn't there when you catch invisibility. So yeah, you just see this club kind of come floating out.
and like he's like, I found your 10-foot pole.
It is massive. It is a giant club. None of you guys could use it. You know, very. It would be very difficult to wield it.
Hey, what's this thing in the map down here? Where
That's a
Kilgrith
light.
is?
That's a lie.
It's a light.
torch on the
Oh,
wall, yeah.
it's a torch. It's a scone. Okay.
Sconce. Yeah.
Yeah, scone is something you eat, I guess.
Yeah. So sconce.
Yeah, you guys gonna come? Are you guys coming in or what?
Well,
we
Drog
come
wants
in,
to know
we're
the
gonna wake
plan.
these guys
Are we
up.
going to kill the giants, or are we going to sneak past them, or what's the deal here? Because Drog just wants to kill giants. That's all he cares about.
well, let's. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try to get by them, and if they wake up, we'll have to kill them.
Well, I think our cleric kind of stormed on in here, so let's see what's
Yeah, you
happening.
went ahead and went in.
So when Gunther comes through the door, clanging with his chainmail, maybe actually plate mail at this point. What does he wear? I think he wears
Chain.
Yeah. So the heavy
No.
metal armor, clanging around and stomping around on the wood, moving as quietly as you can, was not stealthily enough. And one of the giants rolled a 1. The first 2 you can ignore, actually. It was the second ones that I was actually rolling. He rolled a 1 and begins to wake up. This guy right here. I am going to put you guys in collector. And I need to turn off his snoring. There's no more snoring. And I need to do this. Don't roll, because I haven't even started combat yet. Nobody listens to me, do they?
Nope.
I didn't roll.
Somebody did twice.
I did. Sorry.
There you go. Now you can roll.
Now we can roll. Okay.
Yeah, and don't move until it's your turn at this point. Hey, at least somebody didn't walk in and talk to the lady in the kitchen and say, "Can you make me a sandwich?"
I was gonna do that. Damn.
Did that happen before?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and when I played with Bill, we were doing this. We had this young kid, and I say young kid, he may have been 30, I don't know. He went in and Viz. Go ahead, tell him, Bill.
Yeah, he was in his 20s. He was a college student, and I think we were all in our 40s at that time. Yeah, so he was invisible. The party had managed to get in here, take out the guards. Everybody was stealthy. They were making all sorts of awesome rolls. The party was in the fortress. Everything was going well, and then this dumbass goes and sees one of the kitchen wenches walking down the hall, and he's standing there invisible and asks her for a sandwich. So, of course, she sounds the alarm, and all hell breaks loose, and the party almost died.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Over a sandwich.
It was a Leroy Jenkins moment.
It was a pretty.
I know he was
silly
trying to be
person.
funny, but I asked
Simpson
him.
moment.
I asked him deliberately. I said, "You sure you're gonna do that?" And he's like, "Yeah." So, yeah, everybody was pretty pissed at him after that point.
All right, so it looks like everybody but Tim has rolled. So we'll wait for Tim.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm flapping my lips instead of.
No, you're good.
Good story.
Yeah, that's Darren.
Yeah.
Wait up,
All right,
guys.
Darren. I don't know what he's up to these days.
Got a girlfriend. That's the last I heard. Let's see. Where is
Was it
my...
the kitchen witch?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, trying to find my scroll. You know what? Forget it. It's just taking too long. I'll just pick something here.
You do whatever you need, man. We got time.
There we go.
All right. So, Kilgareth, you are going first. What do you want to do?
He is just gonna hightail it south to that bottom wall and kind of get to the corner and hold this round.
Okay.
Let me see. I think I can waypoint that. So, okay, that should do it.
Yeah, and your turn.
Okay, so Drog saw Gunther go in.
Mm-hmm.
So, what does he know at this point?
Nothing yet. Honestly, he doesn't know what's going on, other than what you guys described to him before.
Well, I'm guessing that's about as far as he's gonna go then.
Yeah.
And usually he tries to protect the cleric, so I'm gonna put him closer to Gunther.
Okay.
And we'll just leave it at that.
Alrighty. Go ahead and end your turn.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this. Let's go. Oh.
All right, Delwar, you are outside. You had just delivered the gong for the alert. What do you want to do? You saw that Gunther went barreling inside, making a lot of noise.
Can I? Is the giant within range of my getting, or can I get to him? I guess.
It depends on what you're asking. When you say get him, what do you mean?
I want to get to him. I guess I mean to say I want to be able to either sneak attack him or the other guy that's sleeping.
So
Since
there's one in the corner right here.
Yeah.
And the one that is waking up. Okay, I'm gonna move it back. Yeah.
I just wanted to see a little bit. That's all.
Yeah. So you know that there's one here and one here. You suspect the one that is woken up is the further one that is south. You can kind of see maybe his feet were moving, and you can hear a little bit of noise coming from that direction. So, which one did you want to try to sneak up on? You know that the guy in the northeast, or over here, was asleep, and if he still is asleep, you could easily go over there and slit his throat.
I'll do that. I'm gonna try that anyway.
Yeah. I don't need you to make a roll. You are within range to be able to move to him. He is asleep. He is not moving. You can slice his throat, wide open, eyes will open up and close as he realizes that his yeah. Go ahead and move over there.
All right, that's what I do then.
All right, let me turn off his slowing because it doesn't do that anymore. Being dead. All right, you can end your turn. Tim, you can delay your turn if you don't really know what you want to do.
Well, I don't have a target in sight, so I'm just going to have to move instead of actually making use of that magic missile. So
remember that it's dark.
Yes, but it's light inside where
Yeah,
they're at.
go open the door. Go open the door. The other door.
Yeah, why don't I do that? I'll move there and try to push on that door and get it open.
Okay. There's still nothing for you to see. The only thing you would see is outside, because the only light is way down here, which is outside of your vision range.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
So,
well, the jig is up. I guess I better take my amulet out.
okay.
Yeah, we're in combat. I think it's safe now.
Okay, you can end your turn and go ahead and do that when it's not your turn. We'll go to Surf and Fall.
All right. So I watched.
Why is
The
that door
cleric
not
just
open?
on-
Hold on. Why is that door not open? Because Sir Finfall can't see through it.
No, I
Yes.
can't.
I can't see through it either.
Well, oh man, there's like 2 doors there. What? I used this.
Still can't see through it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm working on it. Give me a chance. There's like 2 doors there for whatever reason. No, it'll work.
There we go.
Yeah, I used like the built-in export from Dungeon Draft, and apparently it put 2 doors there for whatever reason. I gotta hope it didn't do it everywhere.
All right. So since he opened the door, this one that's up,
That's dead.
is he the one that
It's
he's
dead.
dead? Okay.
It's dead.
Right, so
You see blood
right, so
gushing out of its neck, pouring out all over the ground. He is gone.
all right. So I watched the cleric walk in, and I yell out for the sake of Odin, and just
You yell?
make my way in as far as no. I say whisper under my breath
Yeah.
as a swear,
Okay.
swear, and
Okay.
then go.
All right, you can move.
I'll move as
120 feet, I think. Yeah, you can move 120 feet. So.
But I can just barely see that other one. So can I move up to him?
Yeah, as long as you can see him, you can move to him, man. He's getting up groggily. What the hell? Why is the dwarf in
Right.
here?
So I moved half my distance, so I can't attack.
You moved more than half your distance?
Yes, I did. Well,
How
120. That's 110 feet. So
To get to there, so that's more than
Yeah. Yep. And so I
Okay.
can't attack, and there is no second attack since I haven't
No.
engaged him yet. Okay.
No, you moved, so yeah.
There we
You
go.
got through it.
Okay, so I need to ask a question. Can I see the one that's waking up? Because he's not showing up on my map.
He's outside of your vision. You have 60-foot vision. He is more than 60 foot away from you.
Yeah, so you have to either wait till he gets closer or get closer to him.
You can't cast a spell on something you can't see. In fact, you don't even know he's getting up.
So I'll just move.
Okay. You're moving to the coat rack.
Fine.
There is actually an image provided for the coat rack. That's
Very
all.
nice.
Is there someone really hiding
As
in
if
the
we
that
should
other one?
hide
in there,
behind
yeah.
the
Do you see? That's why I wanted to show it.
Pickpocket the giant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll hide in the coat rack.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and end your turn. All right, Mr. Jones.
I can't see anything, so I am gonna delay.
Jason.
Well, we're getting close to the end of the turn. I'm just gonna move up just quietly. There we go.
Okay. What is Archie doing?
He's going to move into the back area as far as his vision will let him. So I'm going to move him.
Okay, that's right there. That's as far as he can see. And that is also more than half his move, so he gets no attacks. Brownie is gonna what?
He's gonna just follow Jalaman, and I'm
Okay.
just gonna walk in. So it's just skip the bear, I guess.
It's up to you. You do whatever you want to do. Alrighty, so the giant has stood up. He looks down at the tiny little guy covered in armor and swings his mighty fist at him. He's kind of laughing. Oh, I'm too drunk to swing.
He seems kind of drunk, yeah.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen.
Okay, I'm moving up with the bear following me.
Okay.
The bear didn't follow me.
No, because he's not following you. You have to move him. It's like
Oh.
Archie in combat. All right, just waiting on Tim.
Sorry about that. Hold on.
Okay.
I missed the initiative song, by the way.
It's probably because the music is very loud.
Yeah, I was saying I didn't hear it either.
All right, looks like Kilgareth is going first. What are you doing, sir?
He moved half his range. Can he get one of his 2 bow shots off?
A single one, yeah. It's going to make you
Perfect.
visible. And it won't be like backstabby or anything.
Yeah, and he's just going to hold right here invisible then.
Okay. All right, Tim. What is Tim
Yeah,
doing?
boy. All right. I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself, and I'm probably gonna have to put that light source out.
So you can. I want to. You're welcome to do however you want to, but you still won't be able to see. If you're invisible with that light, you're just going to be a floating, glowing thing of light too. So just want to make sure you understand it.
Yes. Yeah. Right.
So not
Okay.
invisible, but possibly confusing.
Yeah. Yes.
You're a floating pixie.
Yeah. Yeah. At least I'm not a. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'll just do it. What the hell?
Come on, Tank.
That was funny.
Yep, just target yourself and put the effect on there. You should be good. There you go.
The target wasn't taken at first. All right. Cool.
All right. In turn, we'll move to Delwar. You successfully slew the giant that was asleep. What do you want to do now? Your invisibility is off, even though he was asleep. It still removes invisibility.
Right. It's an attack, right?
Yep. And I'll go ahead and remove it while you're deciding what you want to do.
I
By the
looked
way,
for it.
Tim, you are invisible, but there is still light shining off of you.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, we just had this
Yeah,
discussion.
No, I'm saying it actually is. I can see the swirly light pattern.
It's
Yeah,
by design.
That's how it works.
Nice.
Well, I'm gonna try to sneak over to this other hill giant and maybe do another sneak attack on him.
You can move to him and make an attack, but you are well within his vision. He can see you right now. Unless you have
Fair
some way to go invisible right in the middle of everything, which Hidden Shadows does not do.
Yeah, no, I don't. So I'll just I'll go attack him. It's fine.
Okay. Let me see how far that is. So that right there, that is 60 feet. That's less. Actually, your move base is what? I think it's less than that.
6, probably.
Yeah, your move base that is your max move, so you wouldn't be able to attack at the end of that. If you want to charge from up there, you can. That will give you some advantages and disadvantages, but that's up to you whether you want to do that or not.
Yeah, why not? I've never charged before. Let's go.
All
Let's
right.
go ham.
Charge effect is applied. Target the guy and make the attack.
This is a regular attack, right?
Yep. Oh, nice. That is definitely a hit.
I didn't see anything roll.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
I did.
It's accidentally on a private GM roll. I didn't mean to do that.
He rolled a 23 for those that care. And he did 6 damage to him. Awesome. All right. End your turn. Sir Finfall.
All right. First attack on this drunken fool.
All righty. That is a hit. Uh-oh. 10 damage. Delay to get your second attack. He's like, oh, you metal man. And he hits you
Oh.
for 15 points of damage.
Oh, ouch.
Dang.
Drog.
Well, Drog doesn't actually see the giant, but he sees Finfall run up there.
Yeah,
so,
you know he's at the edge of, just on the other side of Sir
Right.
Finfall.
so I'm going to assume Drog can charge and attack whatever's attacking Finfall, right?
I if you could see him, I would absolutely let you charge him, but you can't see him.
All right, then
So
we're
you
just going to move
you
up
can
there.
move to the position and
All
do the attack, the falling round. Okay.
Okay, next time.
Gunther, you're going to be hiding out in the coat rack? No. Move to there. Alrighty. Jolman.
I was gonna take a shot with my bow, but I'm gonna move up to behind Finfall so I can heal next time.
Okay, go for it. What's the bear gonna do?
The bear's gonna attack.
Okay. Have him go to there. Yep. Target and do the claw bite. Keep track of where you hit with 2 claws, because I'm not. Well, you can't bear hug this guy, so sorry, he's too big. You can do it with medium-sized guys.
Yeah. Let me try the HUD.
I mean, it's in the chat box too, so is it doing something weird?
Well, I hit the pop-up. I get the pop-up and I hit the attack button and nothing happens.
It's in the chat box. The chat. There's an
Yeah,
attack.
I hit that dialogue and then I get a pop-up, an attack pop-up that you can do the modifiers and stuff on, right? And I hit that attack button on that pop-up and nothing happens.
Do you have what is your color? Eric is green. Jeff is green too. I can't tell which one has them targeted, so I'm sorry.
The bear has them targeted.
But it's going to be you, your player. I'll just roll for you. Wow, it didn't work. So what is it doing? It's saying undefined. Okay.
The bear is red. When I can target, I can turn off targeting on the giant, and the color is red.
I'm rolling for him. Don't worry about it. I'll do them both. He hit the first time for 6, and then he has a bite. And I'll see if I can't set his. I don't think neutrality is that hit too. I don't think his other thing makes any difference. Oh wow! And he shredded him apart. All right, hold on. Let me set brownie. No, he's set to friendly. I don't know why he's showing his red to you. So, and with that, that is the last standing giant. Combat has temporarily ended. We'll go back to our soft music.
What about? Isn't there another one? I thought there was 3 giants.
There's one up in the tower.
On the tower.
Somebody better go dispatch him if he's not awake yet.
Yeah, if he didn't come down the stairs already.
Somebody quiet.
Since I know where he is, maybe I'll go sneak up and do that as well.
Yeah, go assassinate him like the other one. Yeah.
I'm watching these doors over here on this other wall in case somebody wanders in.
Yeah, you hear a lot of voices on the other side. They don't seem to be aware of what's going on with you guys, but you hear a lot of voices on the other side of that door. Right here.
Okay, good to know.
Okay.
Let's go back and close those doors.
There's this cool new feature in 12. It's just, we're running V11 right now. With V12, I can have like sounds on the other side of a door, and then when it translates through a wall, it muffles it. It's amazing. It sounds so cool. I can't wait to use it, but I can't do it right now, so unfortunately. I'm going to need Delwar, give me a
Is it a move silently to you?
roll. I'll move silently, yeah. It's not. You're not making it for this room right here. You're making it for whenever you move to the other section.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I just I sent it to you.
Hey, Kilgrim's gonna follow him up there just in case.
Does he look asleep still?
Is hold on a second.
Kilgrim's invisible.
Yeah, so you don't know he's there.
I'm gonna try to sneak up and assassinate him. All right, I draw my long tooth out and I put it into his carotid.
And slice it open.
I try to kill him.
Alrighty, he doesn't move until you slice across his throat, and the knife moves through his flesh like butter. It just is not obstructed by anything. The bone, the sinew, it just separates. The throat opens up. You see his eyes flash open. Blood gushes out all over your arm and your hands, and he kind of just, and there's just the lights go out in his eyes, but they're all wide open, staring at you.
I'm tricked.
That's gross. Kilgrim's leaving.
I need a safe space.
Can I search his body to see if there's any keys or anything like that?
You certainly can. He doesn't have anything on him. He has like this belt pouch on the side. You kind of rummage through that. He has like some moldy cheese, and like some shell necklaces and stuff, but nothing of value. No, other than the club that was up here, he doesn't really seem to have anything of value. I know the image has like the sword on him. Unfortunately, I that was one of my early tokens that I used for these guys. It was from the module, but you'll see what they actually look like when you move to a different section. But
Sounds good.
they kind of look like cavemen, pretty much. You know, they
Right.
like have a loincloth and maybe a little pouch. But
Okay, Drog recommends some of the thieves try the little doors to the north or the south, and maybe don't open the big giant doors in the middle.
I want to check the stuff on these coat racks. Is there anything in those?
They look like cloaks that you would wear during cold weather, made of, you know, some kind of animal, some large animal, probably some like really large bear, one of them, like that image I showed you where somebody was, you know, hiding in it. But they don't look very well kept. They smell like, you know, wet dog, but there's anything outside of that.
I hear a noise. It seems like I hear a noise when I walk up to this door. Can I tell what it is?
Maybe the floor creaking, wind blowing through the cracks in the walls. I mean, you guys can actually see, you know, you look at the walls, you know, they're giant logs put together, you know, laying on top of each other, but they're not perfectly, you know, some of the logs are different shapes, and you can kind of catch the sound of wind kind of moving through the building. You know, it's not, you know, like the modern buildings. You know, it keeps most of the air out. But
Delwar Kilgris right there next to you, and he whispers, "Let's open this door. Hide."
All right. All right. So I guess I'll open the door.
okay. What are the rest of you guys doing? Well, they are off away from where you can see them.
Or I'll hide, right?
Yeah. You want to give me a blind GM roll on that? Go for it. I'm talking to the other guys while you're doing that. So when I say other guys, it's all you guys in the northern section up here.
Yeah. I don't know.
went ahead
Drog
and
just
closed the
recommends
door.
that we don't open the big doors.
Is that where the noise is coming from? The party?
Yeah, right there where I'm clicking. That's
Yeah,
where
those
you
ones.
hear. You guys, even non-thieves, can hear the racket coming from in there.
What about that door to the northwest, up in the far part of the room?
Up there?
Yep.
You don't hear anything.
Okay.
I don't know. Drog says, "Why don't we wait here till we get a report back from the scouts?"
I agree.
You guys gonna all hide behind the cloaks now?
Yeah.
Let's hang
Yeah,
out
like
in the
that little
cloaks.
person.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hide around the corner of those stairs.
I don't think the bear can fit, so me and the bear will just hang out right there. And I got my short bow ready to shoot at anything that comes.
Hey,
through
everybody
the
could
door.
go kind of hang out in the bottom of the stairwell.
Is
True.
Tim still radiating a whole bunch of light?
No, I shut it off.
Yeah. What is the light that you're getting 5 foot from?
I just manually put that on there so I could see what was near me.
Okay, so if you move, that's probably going to go away because the automation part is equal to that. So I can make you follow the silver guy again. Hold on a second. I'm going to move you down here and get you off of there. And see if I can't make you follow him.
Because it's not so dark that I can't see somebody standing right next to me, correct?
All right.
Okay. That's why I put that little 5 foot thing on there, so at least that way if I came close to somebody, I would see them.
So I think, let's see. You keep flashing on the screen and off the screen to me. Are you moving? Is he moving around to anybody else?
Mm-mm.
I don't even see him.
No,
Oh,
you're
he's
moving
invisible.
me,
He's
right?
invisible. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm moving you to try to see if he
Okay.
can.
Finfall
I was
should
just-
be able to see him.
Yeah. For a second there,
Yeah.
I thought I had the boots of dancing on again. Sorry. Okay.
No. We definitely don't want that. Hold on a sec. I need that light on.
I see the
so
light.
Yeah, because why did you move yourself, Tim?
I did earlier, but not.
Why
I
it
haven't
keeps
looked at myself
like
recently.
on my screen? Every time I move him next to the silver guy to try to make you follow him, like that right there, he just moved away. Okay, hold
Yeah,
on.
I didn't do
I'm gonna
that.
reload my
Yeah.
screen. It is so weird whenever I'm running this from Chrome. It's I get some sync issues.
I thought Chrome was the best to run
It
it.
is. It is. It's supposed to be. I normally run it natively from the app, so I try to run it from this so I can see what you guys see. Alright, so Tim, I'm gonna move to here. Now we're gonna make you follow him. And, what the fuck? Why does it do that? Oh, I know why. It's probably the follow mod because it's set at a distance. Alright, I'm gonna move. Okay, where's... Okay, Tim is following. Okay. So I'm good. Sorry. That was very distracting. Alright. So you guys have either got behind all the cloaks or the rest of you guys are let me turn off Tim's thing because I turned it on. Tim is following Sir Silver Automaton. And the
I like
scouts-
Sir Silver.
Where's Delaware?
I don't know. I lost him. Kilgrith can't see him anymore.
Oh, he moved off over here. I don't think that's where he wanted to go. Delaware, is that where you wanted to go? That's where he was.
Let's open the door.
All right, so I'm gonna put Delaware back where he was because maybe that's where he went. He stepped away to go to the bathroom. You're gonna open the door. You can see a hallway ahead of you with a door in front of you. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. You can see a door here. There's a door here. Pathway. You actually should see some light. Down
Yeah,
here.
I see some there.
Can you see the doors? Yeah, you can see the doors.
I
Like
see
this
the doors,
Door
yes.
there, door here. Okay.
All right, so Kilgrith is going to go back to Finfall and tell him to come this way. There's an empty hallway.
All right, so you don't necessarily need to move all the way up there and tell him that. You can just stay right there. We'll presume that he tells you that. What are the rest of you guys going to do?
What door did he open? The north one?
South.
South.
Oh, the south one.
Do you want to check this north-west door? Like,
I don't think we should split the party. Like if
No,
they
one
open
at
a
a
door, let's do that one.
Now the stealthy guys were checking the south door.
On this door that Kilgrith found, does he hear any noise or sound on the other side?
Not any obvious, but if you want to make a hear noise check, you certainly can. Make a blind jam roll, please. You do not hear anything. It's actually pretty quiet.
Yeah, that's not his best skill.
Where did you guys go? Did you go to the east or to the west?
I think they went west.
He comes back and says,
Oh,
come
yeah,
around
I
the
see it.
corner.
Okay.
Around the corner, there's a door to the south. I think we ought to check that out.
Yeah, I saw you finally step up to me. Okay.
There's two doors.
Yep. There's a door here, and there's a door to the south.
Okay, Kilgrith's going to open that south door.
Can you open that door, actually?
Yeah,
me
I clicked
close
it. It opened.
Oh, okay. Good. Yeah. I can lock them. I can right-click and lock. Oh, okay, yeah. Just don't go around opening doors unless you tell me, so I can make sure. I mean,
Okay.
do whatever you crazily want to. I'll just presume that
Yeah,
that's
but-
what you actually did.
Right, so let's detect noise on that door now.
When you say that door, click and hold the door you're talking about. Click and left hold. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and give me the blind jam roll there, please. Yeah, I'm not even hearing dice rolling either, so I understand what you guys are talking about. You do not. Let me double check. I don't think you hear anything. Yeah,
I'm
you
back.
don't hear
Sorry
anything
about
in there. That's okay. I figured you needed to go. I'll move you to where everybody is. Give me a second.
Trying to get the game loaded back up again.
Good.
Well, let's pop this one open too.
I'm listening at this other door that's a little bit farther to the south.
Okay. Same thing for you, blind jam roll.
I did.
You do not hear anything. All right, Kilgareth, if you want to
Door
open
coming
the
open.
door. All right. It looks like a large room. Doesn't look like it's got the same sort of crudeness level, I guess I should say. It looks a little more well kept.
Let's give this one a thorough searching.
4 large beds, they're for you guys. They're like way too big for any of you. I mean, you could probably put 3 of you guys in one of the beds and sleep. Giant fireplace. It's got a low fire running in it. In fact, I think it should be giving off light right now. It is.
Oh, I should take a nap.
And if you guys want to search the room, let's see.
Yes.
Who's the one doing the searching? Where are you searching? And I mean, you can see there are 6. It actually says there's 6 beds in here. I only have 4 on the map. I apologize. There are 6 beds, 4 chairs, 4 stools, 7 chests, and 2 tables in the room. Various skins and hides cover the floors. Several hang on the walls, and there are giant garments on several pegs.
Check the chest for traps.
There is a torch in the room, in the west end of the room, burned smokily in a wall sconce. On the other appears to be an unlit torch. There is the fireplace that has a fire that looks like it's been left to, to its own. It hasn't been tended in a while, but you can see some coals and some flickering flames from what's left of the wood that's in there.
Okay, nobody touch nothing. I'm going to cast Find Traps.
Alrighty. You scan the room after casting Find Traps, and you see none.
Okay, I see no traps.
Okay, let's split up. Check all the chests, all the coats. Just give it a, it's like a FBI agents on a raid here.
Okay, I want to check that chest that's in front of me.
Where's your warrant?
We don't need no stinking warrant.
I'm a sovereign citizen.
Oh yeah.
You have no authority over me.
Here we go.
Those guys.
Yeah, one of them. So you guys spend a lot of time kind of rummaging through the stuff, but all the chests unfortunately are filled with socks and underwear and cloaks and various things, but nothing that would hold any value in anywhere, unfortunately.
Worthless junk. There we go.
Pretty much. No coins, no jewels, no gems.
You could use a sock as a sleeping bag.
Gross.
Yeah,
that's nasty.
Delaware probably could do that for sure,
Okay.
All right, let's leave.
I'm thinking south door. What do you think?
I'm following the guys in plate mail.
The one by
sounds good.
the door to the south by the bear.
Wait, I gotta find Archie.
All right, I'm guessing that's the same deal in that room.
Like
right?
a bunk room, yeah.
Yeah, so it is a large room, although the beds are cots. They're not like nice beds like the other room was. There's 12 of them. There's 10 boxes, 4 stools, a table, 2 benches, and various odds and ends.
Okay, so in the nice room there were 6 beds,
Yes.
and in here there's 10.
There's 12 cots. They're not beds.
12 cots. So that says that the 3 that we just killed outside, they probably are normals that sleep in here. So there's 9 more of those. And then there should be 6 of the presumably tougher, officer types.
6 or 4, because there was only 4 beds in the other room.
No, he said there was 6. There was only 4 images on the map.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, well, I guess we got to keep on going. Just there's a whole bunch of giants still left.
So this room didn't have anything, the chest or anything not worth it?
Was anything trapped when I went in there?
There are no traps in that room, no.
Are you guys searching all these boxes and chests, or what?
Might as well.
We looked in the other room.
Yeah, I'll go through some boxes.
Okay, you guys spend another 10-20 minutes examining all the contents of all the things in the room, but unfortunately there is nothing that jumps out as valuable. It just looks like again, clothing, underwear, cloaks, gloves, missing fingers, that sort of thing.
Next.
Okay, Kilgirth opens this door that's just to the north of that room across the hall.
Let's see. This door right here?
The same.
Yep, you're going to open it?
I would, but it's paused.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
More of the same. Crap,
yeah,
more
it's
giants.
12 cots, 10 boxes, 4 stools, 1 table, 2 benches, various odds and ends. You guys going to spend
crap, that's
20
a lot
minutes
of
searching
giants.
it?
Anything trapped?
There, you don't see any traps now.
No traps. I say don't search it.
Yep, let's just move on.
Okay, how about this hallway down to the south then?
You mean west?
Well, south of the room that heads towards the west, yes.
Okay, so right here, from here, that room is lit. When you get to where you're at there, you can see some movement within.
Oh
Okay.
my word.
So, Kilgrith, since he's still invisible, is going to go up, but Drog is hanging back.
Looks like Jason went charging in. So
Sneaking.
Jason,
Sneaking.
Yeah, but he's invisible, so that's not
yes.
the same thing as a charge.
That doesn't change the fact that these things are huge, and he's a tiny little half elf. Other than there's goblins in this room, like these little things. Those look like orcs. This thing looks like an ogre. This is another orc. You can see, actually there are no goblins, it's orcs and ogres. These things are giantesses. They are women. In fact, here's a cool image in the kitchen that I will show to.
What did you find?
I'm
It's
gonna
sandwich
show you
time.
The kitchen.
Oh dear.
That's the image that's from the module. In fact, if, you should be able to hear the cooking sounds and various things. Bubbling stew or soup, whatever it is.
I have carrots.
I do. Can you guys see that image?
Yeah.
Cool. And so we have Jason inside the entryway of the kitchen. I'm going to get your token straight again because you like to really mess with that. Jason, what do you want to do? Kilgreth, you can see some of the guys too from where you're at. But
I'm gonna
Jason,
Yeah, but I think Jason has to kind of set the tone here. 'Cause
I'm gonna
he's
move.
up there.
I'm gonna move back.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the noise from what's going on there is so loud, unless you tripped and fell, which you're not going to do, they would not be aware of your presence, so, especially since you're invisible. And you have elven cloak and boots, so.
All right.
Jason.
I'm gonna tell these guys there's a kitchen up there. There's 4 giantesses and probably a dozen orcs, like assistants, running around the kitchen.
And and ogres.
Oh, and
There's a couple ogres in there too.
Oh, a couple ogres, and then maybe like 10 orcs.
A threat? Or do you think we ought to just go back up to the north and go down the other hallway?
Well, I think if we went in there and tried to fight them all, I think the alarm would definitely be raised just because there's so many of them.
Yeah, everybody in here is a combatant. There's no innocence.
Let's back out and go try that north way.
Yeah, I think that's a better idea.
This seems like where everybody's sleeping and storage and stuff. Let's go.
So
let's
you
try that
guys
north
do
way.
have a door here that you haven't explored? as
I didn't
well?
even see that one.
Yeah, there's a door there. That's kind of why I was pinging it, because the doors are kind of subtle unless you're paying attention. So the game's not paused, so you guys can move.
Let's
Okay,
try that one.
but Drog says, hold on, what? If we can separate and eliminate threats like we've been doing, instead of alerting the whole thing, then
I agree.
is there any way to take these people out without bringing the whole camp down?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, just because there's too many of them. I mean, there's almost 20 bodies.
And how many other exits were there?
At least one, for sure.
There was
I
two.
could- Silence in the room.
From his description, that room is bigger than 15 feet.
Yeah, I'd still
across.
say some of them ran away and just ran into another room. That would raise the alarm, so...
All right. Okay.
If we're gonna get into it, let's get into it with something good.
Fireball!
Jason, what are you doing up there?
I was going to listen at this door and see if I heard anything. Is this the door somebody else already listened at?
They did. I don't think I don't think that he did. So if you'll give me the check. And Jolliman does not see any traps on the door, because I know he's going to ask. You hear
Whoops.
nothing on the other side
Till
of
it
the
wears
door.
off.
You open up. It looks like from what you can see right there. You can also see another door up here, Jason. Up this way. Looks like a supply room of equipment. There are helmets, shields, spears, clubs, giant axes. They're all massive though. None of them are sized for, you guys. They're huge weapons.
Is there a broadsword?
No. If there was, it would be too big for Sir Finthal.
Be a
unfortunately.
dagger.
No, for them it would
I was
be
asking.
like a single thing.
I was asking.
There weren't any for sale in town.
What was that, Don? I didn't hear what you said.
I said I was asking for a friend.
Oh, gotcha. I didn't get to the last part. But no, so you guys see tons of equipment, but it's all like massive stuff. The equipment is way too big for you. There is a door up here as well.
Was there anything trapped in there?
You didn't see any traps, no.
Could-
If you're going to
could
listen
we-
at the door, give me the check, please.
Let's do that door. Yeah, I like that idea.
Do you think we could disable any of this stuff in here? Maybe make it so they can't use their own weapons?
I was figuring we would probably burn this place down when we left.
Put a bunch of bacon grease all over the hafts of their weapons.
I love that idea.
You could certainly do that. The spears and the clubs and axes, you could certainly, if you have a bunch of bacon grease or something, you could certainly do that. You don't hear anything on the other side of that door, Jason.
What about lamp oil?
That reminds me, I need to switch some spells up.
Looks like more gear.
Yes. The room itself is spears, shields, clubs, axes. All of them are very big. There's at least 12 of each of them. There are 4 great swords, 2-handed swords. They're about the size of a man. 2 huge iron maces, which are about the same size of a man. There's some long spears, which again are about 6 feet long. That they would be javelins for giants. There's shields on the walls. The shields on the walls actually look like they are from, their size for you guys. Looks like they're trophies. All the shields that are on the walls are trophies.
Oh, actually, I need
People
a
they
shield.
killed.
Do what? Tom?
I need a shield. I forgot. I forgot to buy one in town.
Well, there you go.
These are all metal shields, unfortunately. So you're going to be useful for you.
I need a wood shield. Yeah.
Yeah. You need a very specific shield.
Drog looks. Are any of the shields dwarvish or?
You would need to examine each of them. They don't have like any symbol on the front of them, but if he examined it, the make of them, he could tell. But just hanging on the wall, he wouldn't know just without examining them.
Okay.
So you want to look at all of them? There are, how many did I say? There's at least 4 of them on the walls.
Yeah, he'll take a look. He just doesn't want any dwarvish,
Okay.
things.
Yeah, there are 8 shields on the walls, and he's kind of making his way through, and he, just kind of looking, pulling him off the wall, kind of looking behind him. You get to the 7th one. He pulls it, kind of leans it off the wall to look behind it, and from behind it, this hammer goes, slides down to the floor, bam, hits the ground. Looks like it's been like, it was up behind it for whatever reason. And you look down, and Drog immediately recognizes the hammer as it's a dwarven make. The markings on it, though, are Norse, and I don't think Drog is Norse.
Cool.
But
Sir Finfall is Norse.
Sir Finfall is Norse, as well
so is Gunther.
as Gunther. Gunther is definitely Norse.
Okay. Well, we're taking the hammer. Whoever keeps it is fine, but it's not staying here. Is the point? So
Yeah, good. So who wants to hold the hammer?
I actually use a hammer.
Okay, you can have it. Yep.
All right, give me a second, and I will put it on you. 1 sec. While we're doing this, does any of the rest of you guys want to do anything? Does anybody want to put grease on things like you talked about?
Yeah, I don't have
Absolutely.
anything like that. So
What about
good.
like lamp oil?
If you want to put lamp oil on it, you certainly can. Absolutely.
I think that's probably what I would do. I'll just go grease all the shafts with lamp oil.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and use a flask, because these things are really big. It's it's going to take a lot to get them all kind of slimy and oily. 1 second. All right. I just want to make sure I got the right thing before I put it on him. All right. You should have a hammer in your inventory now, Gunther. It definitely looks better than your typical hammer. It looks like it's even got markings of like Thor and Odin on it. The runes kind of are marked in it. You recognize some of those things. All right, so you guys have sufficiently oiled up the halves of various weapons to make them kind of more fumble prone. What do you guys want to do now?
I think we should go back out to that main room, and then there was that other smaller door up to the north.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Okay. All right. Jason, you are leading the way apparently, so I will. Oh, Kilgreth is moving up there too. Well, I don't have any ambient music.
Man, it takes so long to get anywhere in here.
Doesn't it? It's a pretty big building. Do you guys
Like
There was
8
still a
bedroom.
hallway we didn't go down.
I think it goes back to the kitchen though.
Indeed it does.
Okay.
It's a hallway.
my music for my other thing wasn't playing for me, so I switched it to something else, which is, I'll leave that there. Somebody may recognize that music. All right, so Kilgrath, you opened up the door. You can see light down. You suspect there's probably another sconce somewhere down there. You can see a door here, but otherwise nothing else. And I'm on pause.
Okay, let's go check out the hall.
Okay. Sir Finfall, you see the invisible guy move forward and then vanish from your vision.
Hey, there's a door. Okay, door
I
coming open.
Bet you. What? No. Wait. What if that leads to the same room that those double doors did that we heard all the partying in? Are you going to open this up to 15 giants?
Nah, well, let's detect noise.
Okay. Give me a hear noise check. Blind general, please. You don't hear 15 giants behind the door, but you do hear the sound of another snoring.
Yeah, I think those big double doors is a hallway.
Okay. All right. Then proceed.
You open the door, and you can see a giantess sleeping on the bed, snoring. Not as loudly as the males out front, but she is asleep on the bed.
All right, Kilgrith would kind of motion for Delwar to go do your gross throat slitting thing.
What's so gross about it?
Then Archie will do
It's
it.
just not very elvish.
All right, I'll go do it. So,
give me
you
a
want me to
move
do?
silently check. Yes, please.
Yep,
You're not invisible,
okay.
so I want to give you, so you can do that. Bind him, please.
Is this like Rivervale music? What is this?
It's actually the slums music from EverQuest.
Freeport slums?
It must be, yeah. Because I was searching for the slums for BG1, which is what we were listening to before, but for whatever reason it stopped playing, so I switched to this. All right, Delwar, you move up as quietly as you can, although you kind of step on a part of the claws on the bear and make some noise, but it doesn't seem to bother the giantess. He seems to be sleeping very hard. You get up next to her, you pull out your weapon, which is what? I forget what it's called.
the long.
You pull out the
Long
long tooth.
tooth.
You pull
And
out the
I,
long tooth.
And I just like hovered over her sleeping eye, and I just press it right into her skull.
Oh my god.
You push it into her temple or stab her in the eye?
Right into the eye, into the socket, right into her, just right into her brain.
You move it right up next to her eyeball, and then you just move. You don't just jab it in. You just like slowly, just press it in. Like it's like a giant piece of butter that's kind of warm, and your knife is warm. It just slides in like there's nothing stopping it, and she immediately wakes up of the pain, clutches her eyes, blood spurts out from between her fingers, sprays all over you, all over the bed, and she's you think she probably would have screamed, but her mouth opens up and nothing comes out but an exhale, and she slumps to the bed, and just kind of pulls all over around the pillows and stuff.
It's like a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Kilgore says that's disgusting, and he searches the desk in the chest.
All right, so you guys search the room. This room actually has some valuables. Maybe Kilgrith and the rest of you guys that are a little more aware of this sort of thing. But she has a golden hairpin and a silver comb that are kind of set on her dressing table over there, that look like they're probably valuable. The rest of the stuff that you guys kind of open up and kind of throw things away, it looks like her underclothing and stuff like that. But the only thing of value, probably the hairpin and the other thing. And I will put a loose valuables little bag there that you guys can take it out. Whoever wants to take it, the pin and the comb.
Kilgrith will take it. We can sort it out later.
What about in the desk?
What was that? Didn't get the last part of that.
What about at the desk? Is there anything on the desk that looks interesting?
The only things that's where the hairpin and the comb were. The rest of it just looks like normal, non-valuable things.
No traps.
Nope. Hold on a sec. Let's see. Where are you?
I spun through the room. I'm out in the hall now.
Why is my time? Sorry.
Oh, is it still up? I assumed it was because I
It
have the
should
green
have
thing on me.
been. You guys have done a lot of things. I don't know why time is not. Because yeah, it should have expired by now. Move forward. No.
Yeah, it seems like simple calendar time is not progressing.
Yeah, it's not. I'll have to figure that out. Let me advance.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna push this ahead because it's been a good hour at least. Yeah, so that would have expired since you guys, because the searching does take a significant amount of time when you guys are doing it. And that, why is that not? Okay, there it goes. Okay, there it goes. Okay, yeah, now it's working again. Okay, so when you're not paused, time is passing. I'm not paused right now, so you guys can proceed. And I don't. Did anybody move down to this section down here?
I have not.
Okay. Okay, yeah, no, it doesn't look like anybody has. Just trying to look. You can see a door, Jason, way up where Jason is. You guys can't see him, but Jason, there's a door where you're at. You can see another door here. You can see another door here. Another door here. Oops. Another door here. And there is a burning torch in that sconce there.
Yeah, I listened at the door that I'm right next to.
Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see.
Kilgarish tells everybody else, let's follow north.
You hear the sound of snoring creatures on the other side, probably giants based on your experience there, Jason.
Is that going to be obvious to anybody who approaches the door?
Is what going to be? No.
The snoring? No.
No.
Okay, then I'll tell these guys as they get up there. I'll say I hear the sounds of sleeping giants on the other side.
Okay.
Which door is that? The one in the
This
east?
one. No,
Yeah.
right there.
Yep.
Okay.
Delwar, what are you doing?
Well, I'm up with the group, but if there's sleeping giants, maybe I'll sneak in and
Yeah,
do my
you
thing.
better go do your gross thing again.
I mean, I'm already covered in blood, right? Which doors?
You guys, that blood from the last one really sprayed out, so it's like a mist mostly. It's not like covered, but you can definitely see if you were in one of those, pictures in criminal pictures, you would just have a spray of blood on your face right now.
Are you a gnome or?
Yeah, I'm a deep gnome.
He's a deep gnome.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that Kilgarish says that explains a lot. Yeah, go do your stuff there.
That sounds racist to me. Come on now.
All right, sounds like somebody opened up the door. Kilgarish moves in. You can see. Hold on, let me put them on the map so you can see them or make them visible. You can see two giants of the 6 beds. There are 2 giants on beds.
All right, I've done it.
Move in silently. You can see them as well. You can see the first one there in the front.
All right, I'm gonna go to the back of the room and get that guy first.
Yeah. What are you doing while he's moving down there, Kilgarish?
He's just staying invisible, making sure nothing goes wrong.
I'm gonna move back out. I'll just narrate this, but I'm gonna move back out and say, maybe we do this in tandem instead of doing it one at a time, just in case they wake up.
All right, you want Kilgarish to do the other one or the other thief?
Whoever. It doesn't matter. I think it might be smarter if we get them both at the same time. I'll hold my finger up and we'll just silently 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, and since he can't see you, Kilgarish, you'll have to do or not whenever his finger reaches 3. So you start counting down, presuming. I assume you agree to that.
Kilgarish? Yeah. We both do it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So he counts down. What are you doing this time, Delwar?
I'm gonna draw it across his throat to hopefully keep him from screaming.
Okay. All right. He holds 3 fingers up. He goes 1, 2, 3. Kilgarish, Delwar immediately just kind of slices across the guy's neck, and it moves through it like there was just almost nothing there. And the giant immediately wakes up. It gurgles, sputs, and blubbers all over the place. Grabbing at its neck, blood shooting out between its fingers. But it can't scream, and it immediately, collapses to the ground. Kilgarish, what are you doing?
He's gonna take his dagger +1 and cut his throat out, get the artery, cut the windpipe so he didn't make any noise and just dies.
All right, so you just move in and just yours doesn't move through as nicely as his, but you can easily slice through his throat, and same thing almost, except your guys kind of gurgles and bubbles and sprays blood all over you as well, and you're not invisible anymore because you attacked, but
That's
both of
nasty.
them have died.
I love that noise.
Yeah, I love the Wilhelm. And they are both dead. Now the room itself looks like another barracks of sorts, but for different, maybe a different class of giant. But you can see there's supposed to be 10 beds in this room, but apparently I only have 6. 10 chests. There's a bed there's a chest at the end of every bed. You guys, let's see. We don't have fine traps in here. So what do you guys want to do?
Hey, is there any kind of blanket or sheets or anything on those beds? Kilgrim's gonna wipe all this giant blood off.
Oh yeah. They definitely have blankets, skins of some animal of sorts that you can use to kind of wipe the blood off.
And I guess everybody else needs to loot the room.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'll just look in the chests or whatever.
We're gonna start rummaging through the chest. Okay, 1 second. And make a note from something I missed. You search through all of the chests and the equipment on the ones that you guys slew, and the only thing that you find is a small pouch in the very first chest that you check, and within it is 110 platinum pieces. And I say that because I didn't add that to the room, so somebody is going to need to add that to.
Do you want Drog to just add it to the
Yeah.
party funds?
Yeah,
100 flat, you said?
110 platinum. Yeah, I normally would have an object in there that you guys could put on a specific guy, but for whatever reason I skipped it. And that's what I was making a note for.
Yeah, we'll just put it in the chest.
Yeah, Delaware tosses it over to you. Here, put this in the bag.
Done. Anything else for the bag?
Everything else was just more of just sundry normal equipment, clothing and stuff. Jason,
I listened at this next door down the hallway.
You press your ear against the door and you listen. You hear the sounds of several voices. They don't sound like the voices that you heard at the big doors at the front, but there's a lot of them on the other side of that door. Yeah, it almost sounds like you can't understand what they're saying because you don't understand Hill Giant, unless I'm mistaken. But there's multiple voices on the other side, more than 5.
Okay, then as these guys come up, I'm gonna quietly tell them that there's a bunch of voices on the other side of this door. Probably at least 5, maybe 6. I can't tell if they're giants or not. I don't know, they might be ogres or orcs, I don't know. I couldn't understand the language.
Well,
Do we open and go in?
yeah, it's probably better to go in than bypass and maybe get caught from 2 sides.
Okay, you want to go for just a full-on frontal assault? Charge in and take them out?
Anybody still invisible?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm still invisible.
Kilgrith lost
Just
it, but he's got another spell. He can
have an
reapply
invisible. We could all kind of hang back and have an invisible person open the door, kind of see what they do.
Sounds like a plan to me.
it. So move everybody back into that last barracks with the 2 deads.
Or just out of the way of the doorway.
I don't know that we want to fight in this hall though, so it might be better just to barge in there. And fighting in this hall is probably not a good idea.
You're gonna want a choke point though.
Does it sound like?
Yeah.
Does it sound like the same noises we heard earlier from the other doors?
No, it sounds a little bit different. That's why it might be ogres or orcs. I mean, I have no idea. But whatever it is, they're awake.
Kilgrith has a haste spell. He can haste in anybody that can stand in a 40-foot cube. You get double attacks and twice the move speed.
I'd rather wait
in there.
I'd rather wait and see what it is first.
Age by 5 years.
Just 1 year.
Oh, okay.
That's nothing for an elf.
No, it's not.
I don't know. Open the door.
Who's
You
gonna
wanna
open it?
open them?
Finfall?
Well, Finfall and Drog are right there.
So
All
which
right.
one are you gonna open it?
I'm gonna
Open
reach
it up.
down and open the door. Yep.
All right, go for it. You see in front of you a lot of giants, although there's 12 of them. They don't look as large as the other ones. They look a little smaller, but they all kind of look at the door when it opens. The guys in the middle were like throwing things back and forth, like, you know, a ball or something between themselves. And as soon as the door opens and they kind of like, they look and see Sir Finfall, one of them opens their mouth and yells something. And that's where we're going to pause the game.
Oh man.